Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everybody. How everybody doing? Welcome, guys. Welcome to Jamaica-87. Welcome to another live, guys. Welcome. Good evening, guys. Good evening. How are you guys doing? You know, I'm having a cool, rainy day. You know what I mean? Very rainy day. But we have to give God thanks, Sometime rain, sometime sun, sometime wind, and sometime we have perfect conditions. So in everything, we have to give thanks. We have to give thanks. So what's up, guys? How you guys doing? Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Welcome to the live. Share up the live. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell a friend to tell a friend, guys. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're new. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Welcome. Shower labor rights. Shower. Shower labor rights. It's not an easy road, guys. It's not an easy road, but we are pressing on. We are pressing on because we want to see our party win. We want to see our party win, and that is my only focus, is to help the party get the third term. That is my only focus. You see the cas and all of these things, me no inna it. You understand me? When me scroll on social media, I miss labor rights. I tell each other about them mother and all of these things. Nonsense. Me no inna them thing them. Me no inna them thing them. When me see them do something there, me walk far like me never see them do something there. You understand what I mean? Me is not about that. Me is all about the party. I am all about the party. And me always say, you understand? It no matter if we don't like the person or not. It's not every one of us going to like our candidates. You understand what I mean? But I always say, is our first love. And if we care about the party, and if we love the party, we would put party above our personal, when I say gain or whatever. Me come on live often. Actually, every morning I come on live, and I came on live every Sunday at 7 o'clock. But I was sick for a few days, a few weeks. So I'm back now. But I have something to do later on tonight. That is the reason why I came on this early. You understand what I mean? Yeah, man. But guys, all of us is on social campaigning for the Jamaica Labour Party. And we must never, right? We must never put our personality in the politics. Politics is politics. Your personal feelings and opinion. Me not say you not to share it. But you have mean and ways to go about sharing your opinions and your feelings. There are avenues that you can take. You can't come on social media and tell each other about one another, mother and father, sister and brother. When it reach there, not supposed to reach there. All of us are labor rights. All of us support the same party. I understand that Uno would like to see candidate, right? At the forefront. But if a party make a decision, for God's sake, work with the party. They are the one who have the numbers. And they're very strategic in what they are doing. So we must be careful. We must be careful of how we come on social media and as labor rights, upset with each other over who the party must choose from who the party must not choose. That is not the time for that. That is not the time for that. Now is the time that we must campaign on the achievements of the Jamaica Labour Party, because they have done enough in this country to get a third term. They have done enough in this country to get a third term. This Jamaica Labour Party, led by the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness, is the only political party in the history of our nation, right, that can go in a general election with achievements. So the time that you take for you cuss each other and tell one another about your parents, you just go on the media and talk about what the government have done. As Jamaicans, we too short a temper and everything we want to tell each other about our parents. Them things are necessary. The PMP criminal organization already out there spreading rumors, lies, and propaganda on the government and on the Prime Minister. Those are the persons we must attack. Those are the persons we must go up against and dispel the rumors and lies and misinformation. Right? This election going to be crucial. Very, very crucial. Right? Because one party want to get in Jamaica House on lies, propaganda, and rumors. Right? And one want to get back government of achievements and performance. And we must spread the word. We must spread the word of the Jamaica Labour Party and the good things that they have been doing to improve the life, right, of our citizens and improve the developments, right, in the country. Look how much road the government have built. Look how many highways the government is building. Right? When we talk about those things, look how much hospitals are built and are refurbished. Look how many health centers is building and refurbishing. Look how many police stations that are building and refurbish. Look how much classrooms have been added in the school system to take children off the shift system. Let me talk about those things. Those things we need to preach every day on our social media platform and stop getting personal with each other, because 99% of we that is on the social media platform, we don't know each other, but we come together for one cause, and that is to campaign for the Jamaica Labour Party to run the country, because they are the one who is doing the job to improve and to develop Jamaica in real terms. When we are fighting, right? When we are fighting for the Jamaica Labour Party, we are fighting for Jamaica. We are fighting for Jamaica. When we are fighting for the Jamaica Labour Party, right? We are fighting against the PMP criminal organization, because these people is against progress. These people is against developments. And you can know that these people is not for progress and development by the way how they act and the way how they talk. Yeah, man. They show it that they are not for the development of our nation. Can you believe that Mark Golding go on the political platform to say that the Prime Minister of Jamaica, the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness, must stop pay so much on the debt and use the money to give back to the Jamaican people? Can you imagine that? We have a big issue at hand. We are fighting for Jamaica, and we cannot allow the PMP criminal organization to take over this country and to send back up our debt because of handouts. The PMP DNA, right, is marred in handout and corruption. So if we fool ourselves and lose our focus, indeed, they're going to catch us off guard and steal the election. Let us stay focused and keep our eyes on the prize. I said it over and over again that we must treat this election like we are in opposition for years and we want Jamaica House. That is how we must treat this election. We must treat it like we are hunger and thirst. Where we find time for argue with each other. We see where the PMP criminal organization said that they need power, and they need power at all cost. And they will do anything, anything to gain power in this country. And if we fall fool on the battlefield, they will take us out in the blink of an eye. because they want to win election at all cost. Let us stay focused, labor rights. Let us stay focused. Let us keep our eyes on the prize, as I said earlier, because we are on the road to victory. We are on the road to victory. We are on the road for the third term. The PMP criminal organization don't have nothing over we. All they do is get up and they spread the lies, the rumors, and the misinformation. And when they can't reach nowhere with it, they jump on the back of the Prime Minister because they don't have no clue. They don't have no idea if they gain power, what they want to do with this country. They have no plans. You know, see, the opposition came to Parliament in the budget presentation. And when you read the manifesto, and they press on him, and they ask him, what is the price tag for all of these goodies that you're promising the Jamaican people? The man say, him read out a manifesto, and he never tell anybody that they're going to implement it now. So if you want to gain government, an election is coming up. We're in an election year, and you want to gain government. How you must not put a plan forward that if you form government, this is what you're going to work with. What type of nonsense is that? And that is the reason why me are telling you that the PMP not ready yet. They are far away from ready. And what these people are trying to do is to ride on the misery of the Jamaican people. And these people will go as far as to create mischief and to rally up the Jamaican people and try to win election because of the misery the people are facing. They know what they're doing, you know. When they're going around talking about nothing now go on, people are suffering. People can't buy rice. People can't buy chicken back. A rally, they want the people them to rally up themselves and start to go on the street and protest. But one thing me know, we have less poor people in the 9 years of this administration, right? Less than the 18 years of the PMP criminal organization. I remember when I used to buy beer for $25 when we just start drink beer. Beer was for $25 for my birthday in March that year. And before the year ended, Red Stripe beer reached to $50. $50. And I saw the thing does a go on under the PMP criminal organization. And now people are come go on like the Prime Minister are the one who make the country reach to this. You come on, people. I know yes, so Andrew will take the country from. The Prime Minister get the country debt at 149% to GDP. in 2016. And at the end of this financial year, Jamaica debt is going to be down to 69% to GDP. And you want to come tell we say, forget rid of this government. Under this government, the US dollar stable, our economy grow. And right now, we have prime ministers, presidents, finance ministers from all over the world coming to Jamaica to study why Jamaica economy grow in the worst crisis in the world, COVID-19. Jamaica economy was growing, right? And we have managed to pay off our debt in the worst crisis that hit the world. Many predicts the collapse of our economy. Many predicts thousands of deaths in our country. But by the good leadership of the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness and his government, and God Almighty, we have able to push through and overcome the struggles. And the world, the IMF, every time the IMF go to another country, they talk about Jamaica and how Jamaica have bounced back from their setbacks. Why you think they take Dr. Nigel Clark? Why do you think they take Dr. Nigel Clark? Because Dr. Nigel Clark have done the impossible. Many people, guys, many people on the international scene write off Jamaica in a COVID. Yeah, man, the WHO. Yeah, man, the people them say a whole heap of people, thousands of people them predict going to die in Jamaica from the COVID-19. When we go to New York, me see them have long big container on the outside of the funeral home. Pack up our dead bodies. When Jamaica were very secure because of the good leadership of the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. And these are the things that we must open our social media platform and talk about. These are the things that we must boast about. Because not only Jamaica little, but we little, but we talawa. Jamaica have come a far ways, guys. Jamaica have come a far, far way. And yes, where we have come from. And we can't go back. And that is the main topic for today. We cannot go back where we are coming from. The gains that we have made in this country, the achievements since the last 9 years, we cannot go back. You don't hear what the opposition say? You don't hear what them say? Dayton Campbell, kids meal pedophile, Mama Portia, say he going to, if they form government, that they're going to tax to fund agriculture. Right? Damian Crawford said he's going to tax if they form government to fund education. And Michael Phillips said he's going to tax to fund the transport system. Right? And listen to me, guys. Since 2016, this government have able to present 9 budget without implementing no new taxes. Right? Yes, the government have able to run this country for 9 years, 9 consecutive years, without implementing no new taxes. Not only that, but they slash GCT from 16% to 15%. And on top of that, the government bought buses without borrowing any money and without implementing no new taxes. The government have able to do so many things in our country without implementing no new taxes, right? And without borrowing any money. And these are the things, right? These are the things that we must talk about. These are the things that we must boast about, right? The Jamaica Labour Party have done enough to secure a 3rd term. We have never seen a government like this in the history of Jamaica. A government that really put the people of Jamaica first. And guys, I must also tell you that on top of implementing no new taxes, borrowing any money, this government have able to give back to its citizens $20,000 for those who work under $1 million. The government, right? The tax threshold that they are talking about, that they are pushing to $3 million, right? $2 million. And the government going to continue to push it till it reach $3 million. If you work, right? If you work under $1.8 million per year, you are exempt from paying tax. Do you need a better government like this? When you see this government create a pension scheme for our elders that never work a day in their life, they don't have an income coming in, they're having life hard. Some of them parents, some of these people who are 75 and over, their kids not even taking care of them. To be honest to you, and many parents in Jamaica and over the world have their kids, and their kids not paying them no mind. Some of them not even know their mother and father eat, to be honest with you. To be honest with you, and that is a fact. Some of these kids, they don't business about their parents. And that is a fact. That is a fact. So the government take it upon themselves to create a pension scheme for these people. Right? that that every month they can look forward to get a pension, even though they never work a day in their life. We have never, guys, we have never seen a government. We have never seen a government like this government. We have never seen a prime minister like this prime minister, right? And we have to do everything to protect this prime minister and this government because they are working for the people of Jamaica. The government decide that they're going to push for growth within the economy, right? And the first thing the government decide to do is to educate the population because they are growing for growth. And in order to get growth, they have to boost productivity. And in order to boost productivity, you have to educate the nation and you have to have a skilled society. So what the government do? What the government do? The government remove guarantor from the Student Loan Bureau. You know, one time you could not go to university and college because you want the money to borrow and nobody want to come and sign with you to get the money. Yes, so it kind of depressing, right? It kind of depressing. So many people get fed up and nobody go to know university and college. But the government have removed guarantor from the Student Loan Bureau. So if you want to further your education, you alone can go to the Student Loan Bureau and get your money to borrow and send yourself go to university. Brilliant! Brilliant! Not only that, but we have seen where the government have removed tuition fee from our trust. Yeah? They have removed it. And the government is saying to anybody, especially our young people, who to go back to heart to learn a skill. If we don't have none, we to go learn a skill. And the government didn't stop there. The government said, listen, I am paying you guys to go to our trust. What the government did? The government said to those who want to go to our trust, I'm going to give you $50,000 every month. I'm going to give you $50,000, right? To go and learn a skill at our trust. That is for the regular persons. The government go as far as to say to the persons who are on path that listen, I want to go to heart, I want to learn a skill, and I will give you $75,000 every month. It didn't stop there. The government said to the ward of the state, if you are a ward of the state, you will also get $75,000 to go to Heart Trust to learn a skill to better off your life, your family life, and to help Jamaica to grow by boosting productivity. We going to try our utmost best to protect this government because what they are doing is what we need to be done a long time ago. Come on, people. If the PJ Patterson administration did deliberate, right, on growing our economy and upskill our people, educate our people, Jamaica would be a first world country today. But they didn't care. All was on the PMP mind was to gain political power. That's what they were all about, to gain political power. They wasn't for the people. They wasn't for the people. They were all about political power and handout. And that is the reason why we have these PMP crying out now. Nothing now go on. Nothing now go on, yes. Because you stop. You have to stop. Go to the municipal corporation on Fridays to collect on the brown checks. You understand what I mean? Yes, man. The government cut out them thing there. Because, you see, one thing the government have recognized, One thing this government have recognized. You see, corruption. You see, eat away a lot of Jamaica opportunities. Corruption, right? Cause a lot of things to crumble in Jamaica. If it wasn't for corruption, right? Jamaica would be a far, far away than where it is right now. Far, far away. And the government have recognized that. And they are doing something about it. And we have to give the Prime Minister credit, We have to give the Prime Minister credit. Because we have seen where the Prime Minister have draw many of his cabinet ministers. Many of them even get fired. If the name call in anything, even if it's not true, from them name call, the Prime Minister dismiss them. Right now we have some in court, which is right. They must go to court. And if they're found guilty, they must pay. They must pay. And this is the difference between the Jamaica Labour Party and the PMP. The PMP, whenever time the PMP caught in any web of corruption, they behave that as if it's normal. And they don't hold anybody accountable for it. Guys, remember, tap up the live and share the live and subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. If you're new, welcome. Welcome, everybody. That is the difference, guys, between the Jamaica Labour Party and the PMP criminal organization. Guys, let me tell you something. Over the years, there have been more than 100 corruption underneath the PMP criminal organization. Let us not go back, right? Let us not go back to PJ Patterson time. Let us just take a look within the Portia Simpson Miller time. And for God's sake, I don't know why the PMP still have Philip Palwell in their cabinet as a spokesperson. Eh? You see, Philip Palwell is a man of questionable character. Every corruption that happened in the PMP, Philip Palwell always involved in it. Every corruption. And he have managed to escape so many times for not go to prison. Right? Me see the last corruption, not the last one, but in Portia Simpson Miller, the light bulb saga. Philip was the energy minister. And Philip Palwell did what he did. And the junior minister helped. And the junior minister have to go to prison. Him and him girlfriend and the entire family. Because of Philip Palwell. And today, Philip Palwell still sits in Parliament. Still sits in Parliament. Let me draw your attention to something more. In the PMP-led municipal corporation around the island, billions of dollars missing. Billions on top of billions on top of billions missing. They have thieved the money. And they have thieved the money to run political campaign. And Mark going to come and tell the Jamaican people that is rumors and propaganda. The Jamaica Labour Party supporters and members are spreading. After everybody see when Mocha go inside these municipal corporation doing their investigation and take what they're supposed to take to launch a bigger investigation. You see, people, let me tell you something. You see, Mark Golding is not the choice. A matter of fact, I will go as far as to say Mark Golding is a disgrace to the opposition office. The worst opposition leader we have ever seen is Mark Golding. The worst opposition we have ever seen is this one, led by Mark Golding. Not only Mark Golding is lie, but he believe that because he's a British citizen and he not come from Jamaica, he must give in the privilege than the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. I want to ask you guys on the live, if you're in England or if you know anything about immigration, I want to ask you this question. And I need you to type in the comment section and let me know. If you are a British citizen, right? Do you need a visa? Do you need a visa? If you don't renounce your British citizenship and you're a British citizen, do you need a visa if you're living in another country to travel back to England? Please, let me know in the comment section. Because that is what Peter Philip, that is what Mark Golding stand in the parliament and go on social media and tell the Jamaican people that as a British citizen, he need a visa to go back to England. So let me know, guys. Probably me don't know nothing about immigration. But why would I born in Jamaica, living in America or England, right? And me need a visa to go back and visit my birthland? That make no sense. That no make no sense to me, guys. That no make no sense to me. And this is how the opposition leader believe, that he's going to get power in this country. By coming around, going around, spreading rumors and lie. The man is a bare-faced liar. The man is a bare-faced liar. Mark Golding going around the country, going in the diaspora, talking about the Integrity Commission, right, is investigating 8 Jamaica Labour Party MP for illicit enrichment. And when the Integrity Commission go in Parliament, right, for questioning The government, I think it's Pernell Charles Jr., asked the Integrity Commission, is there anybody you are investigating for illicit enrichment, illicit 6? They said no. We don't have that on our records. No 6 persons are investigating for illicit enrichment. So why Mark Golding have that information going around the country for 4 years now? Where him get it from? He not get it from nowhere. A damn lying lie and wicked. A damn lying lie and wicked, and believe that he can go around spreading rumors and lies and misinformation and propaganda to gain power. Yes, because he said it, He tell us, the Jamaican people, that he need power, and he need power at all cost. And he said he need power, and he need power for him and entrepreneur his friend them. Not for him and the poor people of Jamaica, but for him and entrepreneur his friends. So these people, Mark Golding and the PMP criminal organization members, we have to stay far from them. We have to say no to them, because we cannot go back. If we ever go back, right, Mark Golding going to repeat Finac 2.0. And we can't go back. Guys, like up the live, subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. Subscribe, like up the live, guys. Share the live. Please, guys. We need this information to go out. We need people to listen to these things, because we are not telling any lies. We are not spreading any rumors. We are not spreading any misinformation. Everything that I have said on this live can be verified. It can be verified. You understand what I mean? And anything that I'm saying, if you want to know if it's true, go on Google and Google it. And you will see the fullness, right, of what I'm saying. Mark Golding is not for the Jamaican people. This man come from England, and him come and him get rich off the poor people back of this country. You never hear about Finac. Mark Golding as the advisor, right, to Omar Davis and PJ Patterson, right? The advisor created Finac. Over 44,000 businesses went down under Mark Golding, Omar Davis, and PJ Patterson, and the entire PMP criminal organization. And you hear where Mark come on and tell the Jamaican people, say he making money already. Yeah, man, he man come on a boast and say he making money already. When Mark Golding making money off the poor people back of Jamaica, our own black brothers and our black sisters who have their businesses. You know how much persons, right, have their business and lose it? Eh? And when they lose it, you know what them do? They go take the rope. Many of them climb tall building and jump to their death because of Mark Golding, PJ Patterson, and Omar Davis. And when they ask Mark Golding the question in a press briefing, Mark, do you have anything to do with Finac? Mark Golding said, no, I have nothing to do with Finac. And to tell you how this man lie, is a pathological liar. Mark Golding, he's a liar, right? Every story that came out in the paper at that time show, even government paper have shown that Darren Bunting and Golding, DB and G, is the biggest beneficiary, right, of Finac. You understand what I mean? Yes, man. Finac, they created Finac. So when Mark Golden come, like him knew, him not new. Him don't new. It's the same old, same old. And if we allow them, they will come. They will come and create another Finac 2.0. Guys, we must not allow them. We must not allow them. You understand what I mean? Marvin, let me touch on the Integrity Commission. A very, very important thing that need to talk about right now. And I talk about it many, many times. Many, many times. And I will forever talk about it. From week, I am talking about the Integrity Commission. A matter of fact, no more integrity is within that commission. The integrity leave out a long time ago. This commission is not the Integrity Commission, but the PMP Commission. Right? Yes, it's the PMP Commission. And let me tell you something. Let me draw your attention to something. And I am sure that you guys going to believe what I'm saying and agree with what I'm saying. Right? Let me tell you something. Seymour Panton, he was the head of the Integrity Commission before he left the other day. He was a known PMP, right, supporter. You see, Greg Christie, he's a known supporter of the PMP. You see, Ryan Evans, he was an advisor. He was an advisor to Dr. Peter Phillips, right? And now, Dayton Campbell, 20-year friend, is acting, right? He's acting, right, as a prosecution director in the Integrity Commission. So now, the Integrity Commission, as I said, is no more an Integrity Commission, but a PMP Commission. And that is the reason why, that is the reason why, and we see it clear. That is the reason why these people leak the Prime Minister information to the PMP criminal organization before the Prime Minister statutory declaration reached Parliament. Dayton Campbell, Mark Golding, and Julian Robinson on social media and on their political platform talking about the Prime Minister's statutory declaration, talking about his report that's going to come out, going to be damning, yeah? And to how bad the report be, right? The Prime Minister have to go call the general election, or him have to go resign. Yeah, man. But let me go deeper down into it. They didn't know that Kamika, right? Prince Kamika didn't charge the Prime Minister because that when Greg Christie, Seymour Panton, and all of them get the money, right, to destroy the Prime Minister, and they cook up what they should cook up, right? They investigate the Prime Minister. They find nothing of the sort that they were looking for. They take our taxpayer money and they go overseas, yeah? And they go and get private investigator to come and investigate the Prime Minister. The man investigate the Prime Minister for 6 months, and the man not find nothing whatsoever to charge the Prime Minister of. Yeah? But anyhow, They cook up what they should cook up, and they send the case to the prosecutor of corruption within the Integrity Commission. You understand? And they said, and she said, listen, we have nothing to charge the Prime Minister of. And everybody was in frenzy. Everybody confused. Everybody don't know what to do. Because that was the final nail in the coffin to sink the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. Because if they get the prosecutor to charge Andrew, Andrew would have to call an emergency election, or he would have to resign, because there is no way Jamaica can have a prime minister with his statutory declaration can be certified and he have been charged. That's how they set it up. That is how they set it up. But thank God for Kamika, who stand up for justice. You understand? Who stand up for Jamaica. Who stand up for what is right. Thank God that she was doing her job. You understand what I mean? Thank God she didn't take side with the PMP surrogate within the Integrity Commission. Thank God. Oh my God, guys. Guys, you don't see it. Eh? You don't see what would take place if they did charge the Prime Minister. If she did cook up with them. You don't see what would take place. But she do her job. And she do it diligently. Creatively. You understand what I mean? She stand up for Jamaica. And now we're going to hear Greg Christie. Let me come to you right now. I hope somebody share the live to Greg Christie. Because I don't know if it's you Tamika met with. Right? Why you come talk about Tamika? Contract not going to renew. You cannot decide that, Greg Christie. You cannot decide that. Only persons can decide, you understand, that her contract not going to renew is the Governor General. You can make recommendation, but you can't fire nobody, Greg Christie. Her feelings you care for Kamika Pum Pum. Her feelings you care, Greg Christie. But listen, let me tell you something. God not sleep. When they rob you with the suitcase of money that you get from the PMP to destroy the Prime Minister, the police come and they ask you to give statement and you don't give none. You understand? You don't give none. Tell me something. Which persons going to go to an ATM, full suitcase of money, and people are rob them and they don't want to give no statement? Which sensible people going to do that? A free money you get, and that's why you don't want to give no information. And me want to know, a matter of fact, where you will walk up and down with so much money. Where you get so much money from? It's illegal in Jamaica if you have so much money in your position. And you don't got prison. You don't got prison, and you're still in an Integrity Commission. Eh? You're still in an Integrity Commission, even though you break the law of Jamaica. You don't see what I want. You don't see what I want. They want to push out Kamika, right? To put in a next PMP in the Integrity Commission. But I am happy that the leader of the Senate and the leader of government business have wrote to the Integrity Commission head that they just appoint, right? To tell them they're concerned about the PMP criminals that is in the Integrity Commission. Right? Guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. Like and share. Guys, listen, let me tell you something. What I believe should happen right now is to dissolve the entire board of the Integrity Commission. Because no integrity, not in it anymore. And I waste them and waste taxpayer money. I waste them and waste taxpayer money. No integrity. None integrity at all, guys. Not inside the integrity commission. Every integrity gone. And it become a political office for the PMP segregates. It become a political office for the PMP. Remember, remember what Aluma Samba said? You don't remember what Aluma Samba said? Him say, when they create ministry, they make sure fully top a PMP because they want to know when they want their business to be done. They get it done immediately and effectively. You understand? When they want to thief and to destroy Jamaica, they must not come up against any opposition. He tell we. He tell we, she tell we. You understand what I mean? And it don't look good. It don't look good. It don't look good. And we must do everything in our power. You understand? We must do everything in our power. And the Prime Minister, boy, I don't know. Me don't know how the government, sit down, and watch these things happen, And now we come back to haunt them. Now we come back to haunt them. Because if they were looking out, right? If they were looking out, there would be no way so much PMP would be within the Integrity Commission. They have two options. Two options. My opinion, they have two options. The Integrity Commission board and the Attorney General. Is either they dissolve the Integrity Commission or they allow the Prime Minister and the Jamaica Labour Party to get some labor right and put it in there too. You understand? It's either they dissolve the Integrity Commission or allow the Jamaica Labour Party to get some labor right and full them up in there too. Because if it full up a PMP, then the Jamaica Labour Party must allow to put in some labor right in it too. It's simple. It's simple as that. Because it cannot be that we have these people that support the PMP, well-known supporter of the PMP within the Integrity Commission. When we reach us so, and listen to them people, they not hide it, They not hide it. They can Campbell Kiss Meal, Mama Portia, they on social media. I say, yeah. The man is my 20-year friend in the Integrity Commission. And you know what I'm thinking? You know what I'm thinking? This is what I'm thinking. And nobody can stop me from thinking what I'm thinking. Right? To me, a lot of PMP politicians, statutory decoration cannot be certified. They cannot be certified. But because of the PMP criminals within the Integrity Commission, they go ahead anyhow and certify them. You can't tell me nothing. You don't have to tell me otherwise. Many of them within the organization there, right, are certify the PMP them. And them something not supposed to be certified. You can't tell me if you don't think that. Because you don't left it, or so you left it, or so you do it. And that the impression they give me. You understand what I mean? Marvin talk about civil society, brother. What kind of civil society? Civil society are PMP redundant people them. You understand? And so the civil society, As a redundant PMP just get up and farm groups and I come call themselves civil society. What kind of civil society? What kind of civil society you talk about, Marvin? Eh? You don't see the whole of them are PMP. The whole of them are PMP. The whole of them used to support PMP. The whole of them used to be a candidate for the PMP in some seats. Come on, Marvin. You don't know that? You don't know that, Marvin? We are living in a serious time. We are living in a serious time. And that is the reason why, yes, we have to stay far from the PMP criminal organization. And we have to push. And we have to campaign. And we have to bring the truth and nothing but the truth to the Jamaican people and let them know that the PMP criminal organization is not an option. It's not an option for Jamaica. Right? Everything when it comes on to development within our society, the PMP have a problem with it. The PMP have a problem with development in Jamaica. Right? They have a problem with development in our nation. Let me draw your attention to something. I don't know how much of you are from Central Manchester, Northwest Manchester, Northeast Manchester, and South Manchester. I don't know how much of you on the live is from Manchester. But we have a park in Central Manchester. They call it the Citizenship Park. A park that when you go to Mandeville and you buy your patty, you used to go inside here and sit down and eat your patty. And if you want to take a picture, you go take a picture. If you want to meet up with someone on a date, you'll always meet there at the park. You know what I mean? And so forth. So we see where the parish council have taken the initiative to develop that park a little bit. And they build a fence around it. And they put gate on it. And they lock out every single soul for out of the park. You cannot walk through it. You have to walk around it because they close it off. So it become we don't know what it become. Right? But you cannot go in there. And when the government, when the Prime Minister got to the Chambers of Commerce meeting, dinner, in Mandeville, the Prime Minister announced that they're going to build a park for the entire Manchester. A park where you can go and play your basketball, you can drag, you can go and date there, and so many things going to be available at that park. You know what the mayor say? You know hear what the mayor say? You know hear what the PMP Mayor Mitchell say? Say man, they will not need no park because it have such a Charlton Park already. A park that they close off and just have it there, not doing nothing, just to keep up space. PMP no believe in development. PMP no believe in development. When the most honorable Andrew take over this government and start to do the work that the people employ him to do, you know when the PMP them come out and I say, it was in the pipeline. It was in the pipeline. Everything that you see Andrew doing, we did have it in the pipeline. We did have this in the pipeline for 18 years. We did have this in the pipeline for 10 years. So if we did have it in the pipeline, why not never do it? Why no never, how it going to serve the Jamaican people if we not have it in the pipeline? The Jamaican people, they don't want a pipeline government. They don't want a pipeline government. They need a government that is working, right? Working and develop our country. And that is the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. Let me tell you something again. You see, if other countries did have Andrew as the prime minister, let me tell you something. They'd have kiss his feet every day. They'd have kiss his feet every day. We don't know where we have it now. We don't know where we have. Believe you me, if we never know the type of person that we really have, named Andrew Michael, the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. If we never know who we have, believe you me, we would just shut him out and just work with the Prime Minister. We would just shut our mouth. Me not say we must not criticize. Criticize, of course, all you want. Nobody's above criticism. And everything Andrew gonna get right. It's not everything because he's a human being like you and me. He's prone to fail. Only man on earth is perfect is the Almighty God. But if you should compare Andrew against any prime minister Jamaica ever had, Andrew Michael Holness would be the best prime minister out of them all, hands down. The things that Andrew have able to accomplish over the 9 years is more than what all of the prime ministers in Jamaica have able to accomplish in their tenure. And that is a fact. And that's it's something Andrew did that draw me attention in a real way. In a real way. Right? And let me tell you what it is. The most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness have realized that poverty is a generational curse. Poverty not have nothing to do with government. Nothing to do with government. Because, listen to me. If you give some people $50 million a morning, $50 million, some people going to squander for them, and some people going to make use of for them. You understand what I mean? And some people are going to go back to poverty no matter what. Because them just don't know how to handle things and how to treat things and to make their life better, yeah? So you know what Andrew do? Andrew decide that in order to lower poverty in our society, he have to conquer it from the root. It is a root cause disease. So he want to get rid of it from the root. And you know what the Prime Minister do? The Prime Minister create this scheme for children who born over 2021. Right? Yeah, man. The Prime Minister created. And what the Prime Minister going to do is to pump some money into this ministry. And any child born after 2021 that is on path, that is on path, they can go and register their child. And money going to contribute to their account every financial year. You understand what I mean? Yeah, man. Every financial year, money going to contribute to it. And when they reach the age of 18, they can draw down from this money. Yeah? They can draw down from this money. They can draw down from this money to send back themselves to university. They can draw down from this money to buy themselves a house. They can draw down from this money and to buy themselves a property that have values. Or they can draw from this money, right, to create a business. You understand? This is the way you're going to break the back of poverty in our society. Tell me something, Jamaica. Where you ever see these things happen? Tell me the God truth. A country like Jamaica, who depend on tourists to survive, right? Wherever you see these things happen, wherever see these things happen, you know the reason why Andrew can relate to issues like these? Because he was once poor. He was a poor youth out of Spanish town, right? Parents them never have it. Parents them never have it. He grew up in Spanish town, the murderous capital in Jamaica, and he could have taken up the gun too and fire it like anybody and become a Dan, right? But his parents have grown him properly, even though he was born in the ghetto and born in the belly of badness. The Prime Minister of Stand Tall, right? He man never met the society or Spanish town define who he is. But he get up, right? His parents, them never have it to send him to university. Them never have it, right? But the Prime Minister determined that he's going to come out of the ghetto and make himself a better person. So him go to the student loan bureau, right? And get him student loan and send himself to university. When him get him degree or whatever, the Prime Minister could have left Jamaica, right? But he decided to stay at Jamaica because he want to be Prime Minister one day to transform this country. And now he get the opportunity and he man fulfill him dreams. Mark Golding come from England and I behave like the Prime Minister and I deserve to be where he's at today. Anybody deserve to be in Parliament and the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness? Right? Because his ancestors have paid the full blunt by Mark Golding ancestors. So he can stand in Parliament and defend the Jamaican people. Mark not like Jamaican people. Mark is just pretending. Mark is a pretender. And the Jamaican people must realize that Mark don't like us. You understand what I mean? When Mark can stand up in our face and I tell we say him want power and him want power for him and entrepreneur his friend. I disrespect him and disrespect we. I disrespect him and disrespect we in the most decent way. When he can stand up in a parliament and I tell lie power we. You understand? And I tell lie and I come talk about him need visa to go back to England like any one of us. Like he did born at Jamaica. Mark never born at Jamaica. Mark never born at Jamaica. You understand what I mean? When the PMP and JLP was fighting, when Mark Golding father bring him here, his father bring him back to England because of the war that was taking place in Jamaica. And now Mark can tell me about him born at Jamaica. Mark not born and grow at Jamaica, people. You hear me? Listen to me. Missy Mark go on one of those homosexual vloggers platform and I put up one piece of paper and I come talk about he renounces British citizen. Mark, don't try to take the Jamaican people for food. You hear me? Don't do it. Don't try to insult the Jamaican people because you do it over and over again. Try to insult the Jamaican people and insult them in the most decent way. If you announce your British citizen Mark Golding, Send it to your friend at the Gleaner and publish it that the Jamaican people can see that you renounce your British citizenship. You come and you go and whatever. People not even see the piece of paper where you did a show. I either to take Jamaican people for. I either to take Jamaican people for mark. Jamaican people are not stupid. Jamaican people are not stupid, Mark Golding. Don't try to take the Jamaican people for fools, man. You not play on the mind of the Jamaican people for too long. Me and you come talk about your ancestors pay the price. Marcus Garvey, Paul Bogle, Nanny. Me and you come talk about your ancestors. Where Kojo and them man there? Where those people, Mark, are your ancestors? Tell me. Them are your ancestors? The slaves, them will come from England. We come from Africa, sorry. They come from Africa. And the slave master, them will come from England. Remember, you know, Mark, your family used to own slaves. Remember that it can be proven that your family used to own slaves. Right? And when they take these slaves from Africa, bring them to Jamaica, you come talk about your ancestors. Your ancestors, Mark. Oh, God almighty, man. Mark, no insult me, brother. Don't insult me. Stop insult the Jamaican people. Stop do it. Why you keep on doing these things? You think the Jamaican people can't read? You think Jamaican people cannot write? What you think about the Jamaican people? That you have to get up every day and spit lie in them face. Why? Why you feel the Jamaican people are stupid? Jamaican people are not stupid. Jamaican people are wiser today than ever before. You could have do any and anything in the 18.5 years of PJ Patterson. Because you don't have the people them under a spell. And that is the reason why you could have come out and have come talk about the Jamaica belongs to PMP. PMP for Jamaica, Jamaica for PMP. Because you don't have the people them under a spell. But thank God, right? The spell has been broken. And the Jamaican people have come to life. And they have understand. You understand? They have understand and they have come to this truth. That the PMP criminal organization is non-progressive. And they don't mean Jamaica no good. No good. Listen, PMP is non-progressive. And anybody who say follow the PMP, they are non-progressive people. Believe you me, when you listen to how these people talk, believe you me, like some of them on the live, it's sickening you. It's sickening you. Because you see PMP only see PMP, you know. Them not see Jamaica. Them just see PMP and them just see handout. Anybody you see a Jamaica that is crying out, but not now go on, and all of these things, a PMP them. A PMP them. Life hard, every God almighty well life hard. Life hard. And me don't know why the PMP believe that they must not work and they must get paid. Why they believe that they must not work and they must get paid. Those things are the things of the past. We're not going back there. We cannot go back there. Where every Friday, our taxpayer money would give into dance and criminals by the PMP criminal organization at these municipal corporations. We cannot have it anymore. We cannot have it anymore. It's time to put Jamaica first. It's time to put Jamaica first. Many of us is quarreling over good health care. And everybody want ambulance and all of these things that when they're sick, they can take up the phone and call an ambulance and an ambulance pull up. Right? If we want them thing there, we have to make sure so the country run good. We can't go back to the handout days. We can't go back there, sir. We cannot go back there, guys. And the Prime Minister, at his budget presentation, at the end of his budget presentation, the Prime Minister did not say to us, he did not say to us, we must vote for him. Right? He did not say, let us vote for the PMP. No. The Prime Minister said, choose Jamaica. Choose Jamaica. Right? People, let us choose Jamaica. A long time we have put political party in front of our country. Right? Let us choose Jamaica. Right? Let us choose Jamaica. And guys, believe you me, when you see crime and violence at an all-time low, right? In 30 years, we have never seen a 36% reduction in murder, crime, and violence. 36% so far this year. And believe you me, guys, the government is working. And remember, the government have able to accomplish all of this without the opposition help. Remember, every time the government go to the opposition to support the crime fighting initiative, the opposition say no. The opposition even bring the government to court to fight crime, to be fighting crime and violence in Jamaica. Even the watchdog groups they are with the criminals in the society. They are all for the criminals and not for the good citizens of our country. But you see, when you is a visionary, you see when you're determined and steadfast to make your country a better place, nothing can stop you. Nothing cannot stop you. And that's what we see in Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. No matter when you want to talk about him, right? The man and make Jamaica a better place. When we look at St. Thomas, remember, under the PMP criminal organization, that factory closed down, Lambert Brown closed down. Many people never feel closed down and move to Dominica. The PMP closed down Goodyear factory in St. Thomas. And from then close it down, the PMP never looked back on it until it rotten down. But with our visionary, the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness, St. Thomas was known to be a forgotten parish. 2 years ago, you could go to St. Thomas and get acres of land for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Right? You think you can go to St. Thomas with no hundreds of thousands of dollars now to get no land? You can't do that, my friend. When I figure St. Thomas, we don't know millions and billions of dollars to get land of St. Thomas because of the development that is taking place in St. Thomas. St. Thomas is on the map of Jamaica and put many of the parishes that was up front way back. Lord, yo, sometimes you have to really wonder. Sometimes you have to really wonder if people really understand the progress that Jamaica is making under the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. Guys, please, thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up on the live, guys. Thumbs up on the live. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys. Subscribe, please. Thank you, guys. Love you all, guys. Welcome. Guys, me have to really wonder, right? Me have to really wonder. And you know what? You know what me realize? Jamaica a developed. And it a developed right in front of our very eyes. And if we not be careful, people from outside come and take the opportunities that we, the citizens, are supposed to get. You better be careful. Jamaica is developing. You keep your eyes on Jamaica and keep your eyes on the opportunities that going to present itself, and they have already presented itself. You take advantage of the opportunities. You see where the government is divesting their shares in some of these large sectors in Jamaica, right? And let me tell you how good this Prime Minister be. This Prime Minister could have sold our assets like PJ did to any and anybody and not care about the poor people of Jamaica, right? But this government, led by the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness, right? Everything that the government want to divest, they save a portion for the poor people of Jamaica that they can buy shares and take themselves out of poverty. That is the difference between this Prime Minister. The man save a portion, right, of government assets and make sure the Jamaican people, right, the Jamaican people, the poor people of Jamaica, right, spend their money, buy shares, and take themselves out of poverty. Guys, come on, man. Come on. Even if I was a PMP, which I heard many PMP said that Andrew is the best Prime Minister Jamaica ever had. Me hear many persons, many PMP say them now vote because they cannot vote out or vote against Andrew. You understand what I mean? They cannot do it. And they're not going to do it. They're not going to do it, guys. You understand what I mean? Because the best Prime Minister Jamaica ever had is the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. Guys, all we have to do, all we have to do is to pray for our Prime Minister. All we have to do is to just continue, you understand, to lift him up and to ask the Lord to continue to guide him and protect him while he do the work of the Jamaican people. You understand what I mean? Yeah, man, because he might do the work, guys. He might do the work. He might do the work, you know?
Yeah, go on, you're going.
Yeah, me there, man.
Yeah, I'm sure I go on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, do I live, yeah.
Alright, come on.
Sorry, guys. Yes, guys. Sorry about that. My apology. Anjo is just simply the best. The best, the best, the best. He's better than all the rest. You understand what I mean? And believe you me, you see, we're going to thank Anjo later. You understand? We don't must reach with full potential now. But the gain that Jamaica, you understand, is having now, right? We're going to reap the benefit later. Yeah, man, we're going to reap the benefit later. Jamaica is on the brink of taking off. Jamaica is on the brink of taking off. And I know that under this government, led by the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness, we are going to see 10 and 12% growth within our economy again. We're going to. Believe you me. Because the government is putting in things in place right now. Right? For us to grow. Yeah, man. And we are getting there. We are getting there. We are getting there, guys. Believe you me. The PMP criminal organization no have a clue. Don't have a clue. Right? What is taking place in Jamaica. You understand? Let me tell you something, you know. Jamaica have grown out the PMP criminal organization. They have outgrown them. And what they promised to the Jamaican people is some backwardness. Jamaica is far ahead than the PMP right now. And you think beyond 2030, a long time ago. You understand what I mean? And you think beyond 2030. And the man have put things in place. The man have put it. Let me tell you something. You see. Let me tell you something. When we see people, not people, when we see other countries coming to Jamaica to ask Andrew, how you do it? How you do it? Why, me proud. Me proud, so till. Eh? Remember the other day when Trinidad crime and violence skyrocketed and the politicians over there were saying to the Prime Minister, go to Jamaica and talk to the Prime Minister and the Security Minister what they are doing, right, to see such a massive reduction in crime and violence. And let me tell you something. They send a team to Jamaica to study what the government is doing. You see? And you see when they go back at Trinidad and Tobago, you see 1 month after they implement the same strategies that Jamaica is using, the crime and violence in Trinidad and Tobago cut by 50%. You understand what I mean? Me say it cut by 50%, guys. Believe you me. Jamaica under the leadership of the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness have the world on their toes. Have the world on their toes. People that watch Jamaica. People that talk about Jamaica. Because of the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. me see the Prime Minister went to Florida. And me I tell you, say, tears come in my eye. Because when the opposition embark on a Diaspora tour, spreading rumors and lies and misinformation on the Prime Minister and the government. The hope was to get the diaspora to rise up against the Prime Minister. You know what I mean? And they think they would convince the diaspora with the lies and the misinformation. But these persons in the diaspora, they are something else, man. You can't just tell them anything and believe that they're not going to fact check you. You understand what I mean? And they rubbish him. They rubbish him. That's only place he can go now. Canada. Only place man go in can go Canada. The people of Jamaica, we must stand up and get up and stand up for our rights. We must stand up for our rights. And we must stand up with our Prime Minister who is working every day. The Prime Minister on the road. Is either him a deliver house or him a deliver water to the people of Jamaica. Or him a open one factory. Or him a break ground for some massive development that will better off the life of the Jamaican people. Come on, the people. Come on. Something that we have never seen from the Prime Minister before. You know, here, Mama P usually says she working. Mama P wasn't doing nothing, man. Mama P wasn't doing nothing. Check out this Prime Minister here. Check out Andrew, who is really putting in the work for the Jamaica people. And let me tell you something. Me say it many other times, you know. Me don't know how Andrew do it, you know. Me don't know how him do it. Right? Because they go around and they spread lies and they spread misinformation and oh God, they tell the Prime Minister SYM go, they tell him SYM come, and him still standing tall. The man still standing tall. Guys, let me tell you something. Let us not take our Prime Minister for granted. Believe you me, let us not take him for granted. Me tell you already, if Andrew did a certain country as Prime Minister, they would have crowned him king. They would have crowned him king. Andrew is our king. Without no apology. Andrew Michael Holness, Dr. Andrew Michael Holness is our king. He is the first king in Jamaica. The most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. Yeah, man. No can't tell me nothing. He is the first king. I have never seen a Prime Minister that care for the poor people like this Prime Minister. We hear many Prime Minister talk about poor people. They talk about poor people till they got their bed and talk about it. And I do nothing about it. But this a Prime Minister, yeah? Lord God Almighty, no, sir. He not only talk. This a Prime Minister, yeah, not only talk about poor people, but everything that this Prime Minister have done, right? Everything that this Prime Minister have done, he put the poor people at the forefront. He put the poor people at the forefront. When we look, man, come on now, guys. When we look, let me see Andrew deliver also some people. A full cup them the people they are living up. Some people they are living at them car with them picnic. Right? And the most honorable Andrew Michael Holness, he might not only build boardhouse that going to last for a couple of years. He man build 2 and 3 bedroom for the poor people. You know, so when you're poor, I have a good house. You know, say he can't take you out of poverty if you have ambition. He can't take you out of poverty if you have ambition. Because that is the reason why, the Prime Minister said, make sure, say, you don't have proper title for the land or no name depend it. So you can use that title to go to the bank and borrow money if you don't want money to start a business or anything. We have a Prime Minister who is a visionary. Oh my God, oh my God. Anjo is our king. He is our king. Me no business where nobody wants to say Anjo is our king. Dr. Anjo Michael Holness is Jamaica king. Of course, Marvin, man. Of course. Me never, me did the part hardly side, but me I tell you, Anjo proved me wrong. Anjo proved me wrong, man. He proved me wrong, trust me. Andrew is just simply the best. Believe you me. He's just simply the best, guys. And we must do everything in our power to support him. We must do everything in our power to support our Prime Minister. He needs this third term. He needs this third term. And I know that we need this third term for him too. Right? So let us continue to go on the highways and the byways, right? And talk about the achievement of the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness, right? Yes. So guys, let us just go out and spread the good news, and talk about the work that this government is doing. You understand what I mean? And get our people, to vote, and vote for the Jamaica Labour Party. Guys, I'm on the live 2 hours now and me hungry, trust me, me hungry. So when we have time, when we have fun, um, time fly fast. You know what I mean? Time fly fast, man. But who knows? Probably come on back on live tonight. You know what I mean? Me don't know, but let us see. If me don't come on live tonight, I'm going back live tomorrow. You know what I mean? At 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock tomorrow? No. Me can't go live tomorrow 7 o'clock. But me 7 p.m. No, 7 p.m. But in the morning, me can't go live in the morning tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow in the morning, me can't go live. About 10 o'clock. We can't go live tomorrow and so forth. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. But look out for the notification, guys. When you subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn on a notification bell. Then whenever time I'm going live, you will be notified, okay? Love you guys. Thank you for the support. You know what I mean? Show our labor rights. You know what I mean? Have a great evening, guys. God bless you all, okay? Yeah, man. Blessings, guys. Blessing. Show our